Hello, welcome to the Great Garden channel. Your orchid has just finished blooming, but then the leaves begin to dry out, turn yellow, and the roots gradually weaken, making you discouraged and throw it away. Do not rush to discard it. The plant may not be dead, but is only having problems with the growing environment. Bring it back and revive the plant with me. In this video, I will share a completely different planting method, using stones, which helps the root system stay well ventilated, limits waterlogging, and supports the plant to recover quickly. Especially, this method only uses very simple ingredients that are easy to find right in the kitchen. No complicated preparation is needed, but it still brings clear effectiveness to the orchid. If you are new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any tips on caring for, planting, and propagating plants on the Great Garden channel. And now, let us begin. After bringing the plant home, the first step is to prepare a clean glass container. Then add about 2 liters of clean water. Next, place the plant in the container and soak it for 15 minutes. This helps soften the old growing medium, especially moss and the parts attached around the roots, thereby making the removal process easier and limiting damage to the root system during handling. While waiting, we will prepare the stone-growing medium for the replanting step. First, prepare 1 container of stones, as shown in the video. The material I use to disinfect the stones is baking soda. Baking soda contains mildly alkaline compounds that help clean, deodorize, and support the removal of bacteria and mold on the surface of the stones. Prepare 1 liter of clean water. Then add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And use a spoon to stir well until completely dissolved. This helps create a solution capable of cleaning and mild disinfection, supporting the removal of bacteria, mold, and impurities on the surface of the stones, thereby making the growing medium cleaner and safer for the roots when planting orchids. Finally, pour this baking soda solution into the container of stones and soak them for 30 minutes. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After about 15 minutes of soaking, I gently lift the plant out of the clean water and begin removing the moss, growing medium attached around the roots. This helps completely remove the old medium that has retained moisture for a long time, the main cause of root rot and fungal development. When the moss has softened, the removal process becomes easier, minimizing damage to healthy roots. At the same time, cleaning the root system helps clearly observe its actual condition, thereby removing rotten, dry, or damaged roots, reducing the risk of disease spread, and creating conditions for new roots to grow stronger. In addition, when the old growing medium is completely removed, the plant will adapt more quickly to the stone growing environment, helping the roots attach to the medium sooner, stabilize, and recover effectively in the next stage. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel. Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. After removing the moss-growing medium, disinfect the scissors with alcohol to ensure hygiene and avoid bacterial infection when cutting roots. Next, prune the root system. Keep healthy roots, firm, solid, ivory white, or light green, and still elastic. Remove damaged roots, soft, dark brown, or black, hollow, or foul-smelling, already rotten. This helps clean the root system, remove pathogens, and allows the plant to focus nutrients on healthy roots, thereby recovering faster and more stably in the new growing environment. At the same time, remove dry and wilted leaves so the plant can focus on nourishing healthy leaves and the recovering root system. This helps save nutrients, limit fungal diseases, and create conditions for the plant to concentrate energy on new roots, helping it quickly stabilize and grow again in the new environment. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. The next step is to rinse the plant under clean running water. This helps completely remove dirt, residues, and remaining growing medium on the roots and leaves while washing away bacteria, fungi, and harmful impurities. In addition, rinsing also helps the root system become more ventilated, reduces the risk of root rot, limits musty odors, and creates a clean environment for the plant to absorb water easily. At the same time, this step also helps cool down the plant after handling, reduce stress, and support the plant to adapt more quickly to the new growing environment. After rinsing, place the plant in a dry, well-ventilated place and avoid direct sunlight. This helps the root surfaces and cut areas dry naturally, reducing the risk of bacterial and fungal infection. At the same time, the cool environment helps the plant reduce shock, stabilize its physiological state, and prepare better for the replanting stage. While waiting for the plant to dry, I prepare a recovery support solution for the plant. Do you have coffee at home? Coffee contains many natural organic compounds, a small amount of minerals, and antioxidants, helping stimulate the activity of beneficial microorganisms in the growing medium. Prepare 1 clean glass cup. Then add 1 teaspoon of coffee into the cup. Next, pour about 500 milliliters of hot water and use a spoon to stir well until the coffee is completely dissolved. Stirring well helps the active compounds in coffee distribute evenly in the water, creating a stable solution that helps the plant absorb nutrients more effectively when used. Finally, cover and let the solution sit for 1 hour. After 30 minutes, when the stones have absorbed enough baking soda, I lift the stones out of the baking soda solution. Use a tray to hold the stones as shown in the image, then place the treated stones onto the tray one by one. Arranging the stones on the tray helps them drain water faster, avoids moisture retention, and creates conditions for the stones to dry naturally and stay clean. At the same time, this method also helps you easily check and remove stones that do not meet the requirements, ensuring the growing medium is well ventilated and safe before planting orchids. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. After about 1 hour, when the coffee solution has completely cooled, filter out the residue and keep only the clear liquid without sediment. This liquid is the solution we need to use, clean, stable, and easier for the plant to absorb. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Next, you should add 1 liter of clean water to dilute the solution. This helps reduce concentration and ensures safety for the root system when used. The next ingredient I use is vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 contains active compounds that help stimulate root growth and support the plant to recover quickly after being damaged. At the same time, B1 also helps reduce shock, increase resistance, and improve nutrient absorption. Add 3 B1 tablets into the coffee solution. Then use a spoon to stir until completely dissolved. This helps vitamin B1 distribute evenly in the solution, creating a more stable mixture. This combination supports root stimulation, reduces shock for the plant, and increases recovery ability after treatment. That is it. Now use a specialized spray bottle to take a portion of the coffee and B1 solution. Then store it in the refrigerator. We will use it after 3 days. With the remaining solution, place the orchid in and soak for about 15 minutes, ensuring both roots and stem are in contact with the solution. This helps stimulate faster root recovery, gently clean the root surface, and increase water absorption, helping the plant stabilize again sooner. After about 15 minutes, lift the plant out of the coffee and B1 solution. Next, use a soft cloth to gently wipe off excess water on the roots and leaves. This helps remove remaining solution, avoiding prolonged moisture that can cause waterlogging or create conditions for fungal growth. At the same time, it helps the surfaces of the roots and leaves become more ventilated, supporting the plant to quickly stabilize and be ready for the next planting step. Now comes the important step. Prepare a pot as shown in the image. Then spread a layer of treated stones at the bottom to create an airy base. Next, place the plant in the center of the pot. Keep it upright and adjust the roots to spread evenly, avoiding bending or compression. Finally, add another layer of stones on top, covering evenly around the base to secure the plant. This layer of stones helps keep the plant stable, creates ventilation for the roots, and limits waterlogging during care. That is it. We have finished planting the orchid with stones, a method that is clean, modern, and very impressive. If you find this method useful, leave a comment to share your thoughts or your own orchid care experience. At this point, you only need to add a small amount of clean water to the bottom of the pot, as shown in the video. Note that the water level should only lightly touch the lower layer of stones. Absolutely do not let it submerge the roots. This helps maintain necessary humidity while ensuring the root system remains well ventilated, limiting the risk of waterlogging and root rot, and creating conditions for more stable plant growth. Place the plant in a dry, well-ventilated place and avoid direct sunlight. During the first 3 days, let the plant stabilize, limit movement or disturbance. This helps the plant reduce shock after planting, gives the root cuts time to dry and recover, and creates conditions for the root system to begin adapting to the new environment. After 3 days, take the solution you stored in the refrigerator and lightly mist the plant. Spray evenly on leaves, stems, and root areas with a fine mist. Avoid spraying too much, causing water accumulation. This helps provide moisture and nutrients gently, stimulates the roots to start functioning again, and helps the plant gradually adapt to the new growing environment without shock. Result after 3 months. After about 3 months of applying the stone planting method, the orchid not only recovers but also begins to bloom again. The root system develops strongly, with many plump, white root tips appearing and firmly attaching to the stone medium, showing that the ability to absorb water and nutrients has clearly improved. Thanks to a strong root foundation, the plant grows more stably and sustainably. The leaves become firm, dark green, and full of vitality. In particular, the plant has begun to form a new flower spike. Buds develop evenly, and when blooming, the flowers are fresher, longer lasting, and more beautiful. This result shows that with proper care and patience, orchids can completely recover and grow strongly, even bloom again in a new growing condition. If you find the content useful, do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the Great Garden channel, and turn on notifications to follow more simple and effective orchid care methods. See you again in the next videos.